Baba Mo. Big Mo. Let's go. But anyway, which muscle car is for you? You got to that point in your life and we looking at the big boys. The big boy muscle cars. The top of the line. We got the ZL1. Wow. We got the GT500. Wow. Then we have the infamous Hellcat. Wow. So now you're thinking, which one should I grab? Which one? That's why I'm here. I'm here to explain it. I'm here to break it down for you. Quick, easy for you to understand. Three great cars. I must say, even though, I'm a Mopar guy, I'm guilty. But still, three great cars. Now, first and foremost, if we're talking price, you might as well toss the GT500 right out of the equation, because you cannot get a GT500 right now. And I'm talking if you order it if you go to the dealership and order it, or if you go to one of these other dealers, you're not getting it for under $100,000. 6 figures. And that's basic options. Don't let me add the carbon fiber track pack, which is another $18,500. You're not getting that car for under $100,000. It's just not gonna happen. That's anywhere. Used with miles, you're not getting that car. If it's brand new, shit, man, people are paying $10,000, $15,000 markup. It's just not gonna happen. So that's out of the equation. If you're not looking to pay 6 figures for a car, just throw the GT500 out the window. Just throw it out. Boom. Then we get to the ZL1. Actually pretty good on the pricing. I know a few people that got them recently because unlike Dodge and Ford, Chevy's been pushing out these Camaros fairly easy. Like it's been easy. It's been with ease. I know 2 people that got the ZL1s. One has a ZL1 LE and one has a regular ZL1. Boom, and got it within like 8 weeks of order. Pretty quick. And one paid $2,000 markup. The other one didn't pay markup at all. He got it in writing that he didn't have to pay markup if he ordered from the dealer. Didn't have to pay markup. So as far as the ZL1's concerned, pretty sturdy on the price. So if you're ordering a ZL1, you should be good. If you do pay any markup, it won't be much. Boom, that pushes us to the Hellcat. I ordered mine, talked to my dealer. He told me no markup. I talked to other people that ordered, no markup. But there are markup on the used and stuff like that. But as far as I know, ordering, you don't have to worry about that markup. But we're all in Florida. So, depending on your state, I know California, if you're there, markup is stupid. So if you're in California, you might not, have that luxury like states down here have in the South. So, hey, it is what it is. It really is what it is. Boom, it's cool. Now we're gonna go on interior, on the insides, space. I'm gonna give Dodge the nods for that one. Big bolstered seats. You can fit 5 in here comfortably. Well, 4 comfortably, 5 if someone's short. The seats really hug you, they grip you. The back seat is actually functional. In the ZL1 and in the Mustang, you can't do it. The back seats are pretty much obsolete. You might as well just get a rear seat delete because no one can fit back there. It's not gonna work. And that goes for Charger and Challenger. It works. You can get 5 in here without a problem. And then you have the trunk space. Dodge again, Challenger, Charger, trunk space, the most trunk space, overwhelming trunk space. ZL1, Ford, meh. And then as far as materials, you can always get the packages, the plus package, stuff like that. You have the leather and everything. Recaro seats in Ford and in the Chevy. I just like the interior of the Dodge a little better. It's a little more clean. Ford is really basic. I would have Ford third. I would have Chevy second. Ford is very, very basic. To be a GT500, to be a $100,000 car, it looks exactly like the GT inside. Exactly like the GT. I mean, you get, with the option, with $1,000 option, you'll get like the carbon fiber instrument panel, you know. But other than that, man, you have the Recaro seats. It's very basic. It's very basic. But at the same time, you're not paying for the interior of that GT500. You're paying for that 5.2 beast under the hood. That's what you're paying for. That is what you're paying for. Now, as far, let's get to the performance part. Let's go to weight. If we're going weight, now this is going to depend on what you're using the car for, what type of driver you are. If you're going for weight, Dodge is last. You're talking about 4,500 pounds plus, depending on how you option it. Done. We're in the mud. Another one bites the dust. Secondly, you know, you have the GT500, 4,200 pounds. Decent, but better power to weight ratio than the Hellcat. Boom. Then you got Zilla 1. Easy, 3,800 pounds. The lightest of all three. Power to weight ratio is great. Easy there, right? Boom. Moving on. So, which one is the fastest? Hey, every matchup that I have seen, whether other than like watching like Demonology or some people like on the track, on the streets, let's just keep it street for now. On the street, the GT500 is the faster of the three cars. Point blank, period. And I'm talking faster than the Hellcat and the Red Eye. The new jailbreak, I guess we'll be able to see once that drops, and then we can see some roll races, because it'll be at 807 horsepower instead of 797. So it's a better tune. But we'll see stock for stock. But stock for stock now, as it stands, the GT500 is first. Then you have the Red Eye variant, which is second of the Hellcat. And then third, for me, it's kind of like a tie, because I see Zilla 1s beating stock Hellcats. But I see stock Hellcats beating Zilla 1s. So I think it's more of a driver mod. So, like, you can go on YouTube, you can go Instagram, anywhere, and you can find back and forth. You see some Zilla 1s win here, you see some Hellcats win here. It's back and forth. There's never like a clear, decisive winner. But as far as the GT500, stock for stock is no match. Like, the Hellcat and the Zilla 1 is no match for the GT500 stock for stock. I just gotta keep it real. I'm a Mopar guy. We know this. But, hey, Ford made a crazy machine. So when it comes to that, GT500 has it there. Boom. Moving on. When it comes to mods, they're all great for mods. All three. So you can put those, you can just, you know, exit all that out because it's easy to put power on these supercharged engines. Easy. The Hellcat is easy. Swap the pulley, a couple things here. Same for the GT500, same for the Zilla 1. Easy. So that's a wash. So we're just going to wash that one out. Now, if you're on the drag strip, if you're going to use your car mainly for the drag strip, I would say go Hellcat. It's built for that. It's built to go in the straight line. Not more twisters and turns for the Hellcat. Big, heavy boat, grocery getter. That's what it's made for. And you can get some crazy times, and you can actually put the power down when you're on the prep surface. And the weight doesn't really come in too much of a consideration. Boom. So as far as the drag strip goes, then I'll go GT500, then I'll go Zilla 1. Boom. Now, if you're on the track, the Zilla 1 is the perfect track car. The most aerodynamic, the best handling. It's dope. Zilla 1 takes the cake. It's not even close. Now, shout out to the GT500 because it handles well on the track too, especially when you get the carbon fiber track pack, which is an extra $18,000. So, I mean, but even with that, the Zilla 1 takes the cake on the track. I don't think no one would really debate me on that. Like, the Zilla 1 on the track is definitely the top dog. Behind that, the GT500, and then we're not even gonna put the Hellcat on there. Do not put your Hellcat on the track unless you have like 18 meters of like width on that track extra, because you're gonna be sliding all over the place. It's not gonna be a good look. Boom. As far as transmissions, another feather in the cap for the GT500. That DCT is fucking mad. It shifts so damn quick, so damn precise, and it's so efficient, man. That dual clutch, man, that shit is crazy. And I know like a lot of people wanted like a manual for the GT500, but man, it's just too damn fast to put a manual in there. That's why you have the GT350. Like, it's too damn fast, but and I don't think you'll be able to match the shifts. I think you end up stalling out. You'll bog out. You won't even be able to match the shifts on the GT500. So definitely the GT500 with the DCT, I think that's the best one. Like, that shit is immaculate. Next, I'm gonna go to 8-speed with the Hellcat. Yes. The 10-speed with the Camaro is cool, but I'm gonna go 8-speed. I think it shifts better. I think it's more efficient. I like it more personally. I think the DCT is definitely the top dog, especially for how it's built and how it in cohesion with the GT500. Like, that's the thing, man. Like, shit has to make sense. And with that, bro, it makes so much sense, man. Now, cool factor. We all know that the Hellcat is number one with the cool factor. You know, everyone knows it. Everyone can spot it. Kids know it. Everyone knows it. And the first thing they ask, as soon as they see a Dodge Challenger pull up or a Charger that looks nice, what's the first thing they ask? Is that a Hellcat? Is that a Hellcat? Is that a Hellcat? They want to see the red key. They want to see the Hellcat. Just dogging my Scat owners and my RT owners and my 6 owners. But still, hey, is it a Hellcat? Is it a Hellcat? Is it a Hellcat? No, it's not a Hellcat. Nah, but yeah, man. So when it comes to star power and wow factor and the cool factor, the Hellcat takes the cake. And then past that, man, what I've noticed is only true car enthusiasts, muscle car enthusiasts, for that matter, like really notice your GT500 and the ZL1. Like when I see those cars, like I'm like, oh, nice, oh shit, oh, you got a GT5, oh man, oh you got a ZL1, oh man, it looks nice, oh man, it sounds crazy. Like other people will see those cars and it's just like, man, because it wasn't marketed like the Hellcat was marketed. It's not in all of the songs like the Hellcat is. It's not in all of the movies. It's not all over the place. And I mean, Dodge, better seller than Chevy and Ford for some years now. So you can understand how that plays a role, and that marketing helps them with sales. And that's why when everyone sees a Hellcat, they stop and look. People probably see a GT500 and just don't know. Like, I'll stop and look. It's a GT500. That's a crazy beast. But other, like, the casual will not know that. They see a Mustang that they think is like every other Mustang. So I understand. And Camaro, same fate as same fate. They see it and they think it's the same thing. So I understand that. But moving on from there, which car looks better? That's going to be your personal preference. I think all three of these cars look beastly, especially when you make it look more aggressive. You have the staggered setup. You know what I'm saying? You change the lights in there, the splitter, the spoilers, the tints. Depending on the color, it looks menacing. Like the Charger can look menacing. But then again, at the same time, that GT500 with that big snake in there, that shit looks devilish. But at the same time, like that ZL1 looks like it's ready to eat you, bro. Like, it looks crazy. So all three, that's gonna be a wash for me, because all three of these cars, when done up correctly, look amazing, man. Like, I love looking at these cars. That's why, like, car shows are so cool, because you get to see, like, when people put their spin on the car, man, that shit looks dope. That shit looks fucking dope. Even though I'm a Mopar guy, I can still see like a ZL1 or a GT500 done up, and I'd be like, yo, that's a nice car. That's a nice car. I'm not one of those dudes that's gonna hate just because, like, I'm loyal to a brand. Like, nah, man, it's some nice shit. And then, the Challengers, me personally, I like the Challenger over the Charger. And when they're done up, bro, it's crazy. It just makes the aura of the car go up that much more. Because now not only does it sound crazy, it looks the part. Boom, segue. What sounds better? This is easy. This is easy. Hellcat all the way. It's so easy, man. It's like the ZL1 and the GT500 don't even whine. It's like you have to get a aftermarket intake just to hear the whine from those two vehicles. From the Hellcat, man, from factory, that thing is screaming. That thing is screaming from factory. And then for the Hellcat, like me, I'm gonna get that JLT for my Hellcat when I get it. But if you get that JLT or that leg maker intake, sheesh, that thing is screaming like that thing's screaming like Shikra. That shit is crazy. Like, oh man, it's going crazy. As far as the ZL1, it's like you can hear it, but not really. And as far as the GT500, you hear more exhaust than you hear supercharger. Like, honestly, you hear more exhaust than supercharger. When it comes to like the whine and the supercharger, the Hellcat takes the cake. Everyone loves that whine. You can hear it in the cabin. It's beautiful. It's like addicting. People love that whine. Everyone always wants to hear that whine. You at a stoplight and you're in a Hellcat, people say, Revit, I want to hear the whine. Boom. Every single time. So it comes to sound, that takes the cake. But I will say, side note, when it comes to exhaust, the GT500 has the best exhaust. From factory, it has the best exhaust. Hellcat, meh. You need a mid-muffler delete or a third-party exhaust. ZL1, decent. But I'll recommend mid-muffler delete. But when it comes to the GT500, the best exhaust. You don't have to get a third-party exhaust. You don't have to get a mid-muffler delete. It has the exhaust modes on there, but you can have it quiet and you can take it up. Like, you cold start that at the highest exhaust like note it has on there, you're waking up the whole neighborhood. And I love the loud exhaust too. Like, it's kind of like, I love like the best of both worlds. I love having a loud exhaust, but at the same time, I want the supercharger loud. So I definitely will make it so my exhaust will be loud, but the supercharger whine will be crazy. So in the front, it's gonna sound, the supercharger whine gonna be crazy, and in the back, you're gonna hear it roar. So yeah, man, that is that when it comes to those. And there you have it, man. And if you're deciding which one you want to go with, just see what you like, man. If you can, which some dealerships let you, but I understand that a lot don't. If you can test drive these cars, man, do it. If you have a friend that has it, or you know someone that'll let you like test drive it and just, push it a little bit in the car, do that. Because you want to get this right, man. These are very high-end cars, very expensive cars. And unless like you're really balling like that, you can get multiple. Like this, you got your one shot at it. You know what I mean? So get the car you like, man, and live it up. And you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what your car is. Are you going Chevy, ZL1, ZL1E? Are you going Ford, GT500? Or are you going Hellcat, or Hellcat Red Eye, or Superstock, or Jailbreak, or Demon? Like, you got so many damn variants. Let me know what you get it, man. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.